Heroes of the Storm is reborn with 2.0, Funcom reveals Secret World Legends, all that and more. I'm Zach Sharps and this is Free to Play Weekly. First up in the news this week, Tron Worlds has been hard at work as their free-to-play MMORPG Rift has received a hefty new update. Titled Forged in Flame, this update adds a new 10-person raid, a new LFR system, new weapons, and more. The update is free to players who have purchased Starfall Prophecy. However, if you don't own the expansion, Tron is allowing both the standard and deluxe editions to be purchased with in-game credits. So get on it. If you've been waiting to play WebZen's upcoming free-to-play MMO Mu Legend, you won't have to wait too much longer. This week, an open beta window was announced, and the open beta will be arriving summer of this year. During the beta, players can expect some serious fine-tuning, particularly to new features added around that time. Some of these features are trading as well as 3v3 PvP. Those of you who are not native English speakers might be happy to know that the beta will also be in German, French, Polish, Spanish, and Portuguese. Personally, I'm quite excited to try out this game, but are you? Leave me a comment down below. Having played Heroes of the Storm quite a bit off and on throughout its life, the one thing that always made me quit playing was the progression system. However, Blizzard decided to fix that and more by revamping their MOBA with Heroes 2.0. In short, because this update is massive and the full write-up is live on mmobomb.com if you want to read the finer details, Heroes 2.0 includes an overhauled progression system, loot chests, the ability to forge cosmetic items with a new currency called shards, new social and customization rewards such as emojis and sprays, a new currency and gems that will replace real money currency, a new hero called Cassia, and more. Plus, to polish off the interface a bit, Blizzard has replaced the in-game shop with the collection, which ties everything together in a much more intuitive way. Basically, Blizzard finally took action to eliminate the intensive grind that Heroes of the Storm had, while also making progression much more meaningful and rewarding. For those of you who enjoyed the gameplay of Heroes but not the progression system, this will likely make you a very, very happy person. So when can you get your hands on it? Well, the open beta in which all of your progress will not, I repeat, will not carry over to the live servers is up and running right now. If you would rather wait until it hits the live servers, which is what I'm going to do, you will only have to wait until the end of April, which is when it will go live. When Funcom first began talking about relaunching its MMO The Secret World in February, most of us assumed it would consist of the combat revamp, other general changes, and a free-to-play launch. As it turns out, none of that will be coming to the Secret World, but rather Secret World Legends. Yes, Funcom thinks the changes are so massive that they warrant a complete relaunch of the game, meaning all of your progress will not carry over. Also, it's different enough to where Funcom isn't calling the game an MMO, but rather an action RPG since the core gameplay has been reimagined. The finer details of what the reimagination means isn't quite clear yet, but if you wish to get into the game's first closed beta, the signups are live right now. Personally, I don't understand why they had to make it a whole new game, and all this does for me is throw my expectations sky high. I'm curious what your guys' take is though, so it's time for the question of the week. Last week on the show, I asked what your favorite fan-made game was. A user by the name of 5000CZ stated the following: I know it hasn't come out yet, but Galaxy in Turmoil. It's what Battlefront 3 should have been. Super hyped for that. Thanks for your guys' responses, and as always, if you wish for your comment to be possibly featured on next week's show, make sure to leave a comment down below. This week's question is, are you hyped for Secret World Legends? You guys know my feelings regarding it, and if you wish to know them even more in depth, we discuss the update in length on this week's free-to-play cast, so go check it out. Last up in the news this week, following the recent Octavia's Anthem update for Warframe, developer Digital Extremes announced that the game hit a new record peak concurrent player count on Steam. Yes, this past weekend, 69,526 players were all in the game checking out the new update together. That's a ton of people and a great 4th birthday gift to the devs at Digital Extremes. That is it for me, though. Be sure to head on over to MMOBomb.com, check out the latest news, giveaways, follow our social media, and maybe, just maybe, you'll see a sexy Secret World Legends interview up soon. As for myself, signing out till next week's show, my name is Zach Sharps, and I'll catch you guys next time.